Hey, good morning. I am so excited because yesterday there was a couple of great things that happened, and this morning as I was doing my study, it kind of capitalized on it. Today's encouraging and motivational message from my heart is I want to encourage you to look, observe, be astonished, and wonder. And I'm going to start out by reading to you out of Habakkuk chapter 5, verse 1. And you might have heard these words before. It says, "Look among the nations, observe, be astonished, wonder, because I am doing something in your days." Okay, there's a couple things I first want to talk about with this verse. When I first read this verse, it reminded me of what it is that we tell our kids to do, whether you're teaching them in a classroom or you're telling them yourselves as parents. What is it that we do when we're trying to help our kid with something? We're saying, look at it. What do you observe about it? What's around it? We tell them to ask questions about it. And I remember as my son was growing up, he was my why child. He would always ask why. And it wasn't because he was trying to be annoying, it was because he was really trying to figure out how things were connected and why they were connected, an engineering type mindset. And we even do it in the classroom, and we do it in science with the hypothesis theory. We say, look at it. What do you observe about it? What kind of questions could you ask about it? And I love these statements because God says, I am doing something in your days. That's present. That's right now. The second thing that I want to talk about on that subject is, if we think about it, when we are going through something, what is it that we do? We close up. We don't want to talk to anybody. We're not in our normal set of personality. And we tend to isolate ourselves, so we can't look around us. We can't observe what's going on around us, and we're not astonished. We're definitely not wondering, except for the only thing we're wondering is why we even bother. When we're too busy, when we fill our schedule up with so many different things, we can't look around us. We can't observe. We can't be astonished. We can't wonder because we're trying to figure out what was the next thing that I was supposed to do, so I don't run late or so I don't forget. When we get caught up in our phones and our technology, is your head up, looking around and observing, or is it down? It's down. And my friend was talking to me yesterday. She went to this class, and it was in regards to technology and how this person had a total different kind of view about technology and saying that it was all bad. Technology is not all bad. Like, it's coming about in society. However, what's bad about it is if that's what we consume our life with, is technology. Because when we do that, then we can't look and see what's going on around us. We can't observe. We can't notice the things that God is doing in us and around us. Yesterday, there was somebody that I met in a class that I'm doing, and last week I noticed he was beside himself. He was distraught. You could tell he was frustrated. You could tell he was stressed, and I didn't know this person at all, but I asked him if everything was okay. He mentioned that he didn't realize there was going to be homework in this class, and that he didn't think he was going to have enough time to do it. And I just kind of encouraged him. I don't remember exactly everything that I said, but I just kind of encouraged him and told him every little bit counts, and he's in the class for a reason, because it's volunteer. It's not a class you have to take. Well, yesterday, he came up to me and he said, and he's a really quiet guy. You can tell he's a thinker. He's very detailed in what he does. He came up to me yesterday and he said, I wanted to say thank you for genuinely being concerned and asking about my well-being last week. And he kind of went on more about his situation. But had I just been in my own little world, worrying about my own things, I wouldn't have been able to plant a seed or to pour into somebody else's life. So today, I want to encourage you to encourage. I want to encourage you to look around at the people around you. Observe them. People watching is fun, you guys. You should do it sometimes. One, it can just kind of take you away from your normal day-to-day life, but it also can cause you to help somebody else. So today, look, observe, be astonished about what's going on around you, and wonder why people are doing certain things, wonder why things are going on. And even in your own life, if you see somebody going through something, talk to them, help them see outside of their circumstance, help them understand that God is doing something in the midst. We just can't see it because we're going through it. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that today, through this message or through what God's laid on my heart, it's able to encourage you to get out of your comfort zone and to encourage someone else today, whether it be at your work, whether it be your kids or your husband or another kid. You know, if you're a kid watching this, encourage someone else, help them today. This is encouragement and motivation from my heart, and I hope you guys have a great day.